You want to know how to make money and not wasting your life with video games? Then this is the right video for you. Because I will explain it to you in Bonelab. The most important thing is, where are you right now? Because you wouldn't watch that video if you're interested in making money or investing more time into real life and not playing that much video games. So how do you actually make money from your current position? There are two types of people in this world: consumers and producers. And if you just play video games and do nothing out of it, create no content, you are a consumer. Because the digital world and the virtual world, the digital world for me is everything that is on flat screen, all the video games on flat screen. And the virtual world for me is VR. So the thing is, you are just playing the games on the digital or in the virtual world, and you just consume them through your eyes and ears. So the colors, the pixels, the frequencies and vibrations in your ears, all this is not even real because it's in a digital and virtual world. And if you just play the game, play the game and not creating something out of it like I am doing right now, you are not getting anything out of this. Because everything you create in this digital or virtual world is basically nothing. It's worthless because it's not real. So you see, now I'm playing this game and I'm recording it. So I'm making something out of this, And you are being here right now watching this video. You are the consumer right now. You consume that shit through your eyes and ears, listening and seeing this and be like, what the fuck is he talking there? This makes no fucking sense. You must be aware of the meaning from consuming and producing. So I explain it to you from the beginning. The moment you were born until you die, you only doing two things your entire life. You are consuming and producing. With consuming, I mean everything that is coming from outside to your inside. So like breathing in, eating food, seeing stuff through your eyes, listening to stuff through your ears. Literally everything that is coming from the outside into your inside. The shampoo you put in your hair, whatever you put on your skin, everything that is coming from the outside into your inside. Any vibration or frequency or whatever. That is consuming. And the meaning behind producing is everything that comes from the inside to the outside. So the actually doing, the breathing out, the moving my hand around, the creating something, the speaking, the doing, the actually doing, because you got born, you were a baby, you are consuming and producing all of the time. You cannot really do one thing at a time, like literally, because we are doing both things all of the time. So it makes sense, if those are the only two things you are doing your entire life, that you are the things you are consuming and producing. So you must watch out what you are consuming and producing, because the food you eat, the videos you watch on YouTube, everything that comes from the outside into inside, everything you let from the outside coming into your inside. Everything that is coming from the outside into your inside, this is you. The food you eat, you are the food you eat. You are the stuff you are listening to and seeing. And from the moment you were born, you only did those two things. Listen, everything and everybody is only doing those two things their entire life. No matter what you would tell me, or I'm right now doing this and watching this, or whatever you are doing in your life, it's either one of those both things. It's basically both of those two things all of the time. It's like yin and yang, consuming, producing, negative, positive. It's all of the time. It is those two sides. Everything has a opposite side, dark, bright, you know? So you must just understand and believe, because this is the truth. You are only doing those two things your entire life. So now that you are having those information consumed through your ears via vibrations and frequencies, you are being one step closer to actually make money. So now you know, producing, consuming, and if you are playing the games just for fun and stuff, you're making nothing. Like seriously, you are just wasting your fucking life. So the first step from your current position would be, if you like video games, if you like Bonelab, play Bonelab or whatever, you could do it like me, record your gameplay and do something out of this. Maybe get really good in cutting, editing, thumbnail making good titles or whatever. So this video can get viral and you can actually make money with YouTube from it. And just making something out of this. The thing you really need to do is just consume and produce the right things. So now, what is the actual next step to the money from where you are right now? So let's start from the actual beginning of your life to even understand what life is about to make a lot of money. First up, your father and your mother had crazy sex and they made you. This is you. And now you have the chance to make a son or a daughter. This is a really simple understanding graphic. Father, mother made you and you can make a son or a daughter. So now that's you. This ball, this point is you. And you are being two halves. There is the world inside your mind. The M stands for mind. And then there is your body. B stands for body. So you maybe have thought about it, because there are actually two worlds. There is the world where your body can interact with the real world. And there is the world inside your mind. Because your whole life is just inside your mind. And you can choose between those two worlds. And your mind and your body are connected to each other. Your mind and your body, it's like yin and yang. You can't cut the connection really. You can lose the connection a bit, but you can't really cut it, because your mind and your body are absolutely connected. They are partners. So now you got born right here. This is a timeline, so like your life. So you are 0 right now here. You got born. And let's imagine those are 10 years of your life. You're a 10-year-old child right now at this very exact moment. P stands for past and F stands for future. So I told you there are two worlds. The world inside your mind and the real world, where you can interact with your body. So the thing is, this is time. And time is actually moving. You must imagine time is moving slowly from the left to the right on this line. There you were 0, now you are 10 years old. So the time cannot be changed. You can't go into the past or into the future, because time is always moving. So your body and your mind, I told you those are two worlds. So you can't travel into the past or in the future with your body, because your body is always in the right now. You can't put your body into the past and you can't put your body into the future. But what you can do is travel inside your mind into the past or the future. Because from here to the moment you were 0 until now, everything that happened here, those are memories. Because Imagine here now you were a 5-year-old child, so you consumed and produced things over the time. And the things you consumed and produced, you made memories. You made fucking memories. So your mind can travel into the past to remember the memories right here. But actually, the only thing that is actually real, like real, is the right now. Like the actual right now. So in the past, you had this moment, you were 5 years old. Imagine you had a very nice memory here. You were 5 years old and you had like, I don't know, a very nice experience. You drank this water and it tasted so fucking good. And this was a right now moment. You were 5 years old and this was a moment you were actually in. And the only evidence you actually have that this moment really happened in the past, 5 years ago, you drank this nice tasting water, the only evidence you have is the memory. The memory is the evidence and the memory is saved in your mind. So, you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you drank that nice water, it was remembered in your mind and it's 5 years later. So, your body is always in the right now, But you can travel with your mind into the past, to that memory. So, those parts can like disconnect, not really disconnect, but they can get away, they can just disconnect. You can travel with your mind into the fucking past. And the same thing works with the future. So your body is always in the right now, always moving from the left to the right. The thing is, here's the cut. All this in the past actually happened. It is the evidence that the past even exists. It's inside your mind, so you have the evidence that the past really even existed. But the future, all this is not real. Here's the cut. All this is fake. This is not real. This is not, oh no. All this is not real. It's fake. It's just inside your mind. So, when it actually comes to fucking money, not only to money, but to everything you want to actually become, have, own, do, whatever, experience. So now I told you, you are at this point and time is moving. You can't put your body into the past or the future, but you can travel with your mind and like disconnect a bit with your body. So, the thing here is, this is not real, but you can imagine yourself into the future. So, let's take you want to become this person, like you are here right now. Let me write it down for you. So, this is an imagination of yourself. You have this imagination, so you travel in the future, inside your mind, to this imagination of yourself. How you look like, how you smell like, what you own, what you do, how you live, and how much money you have and make per month or week or whatever. You can imagine everything you want. Everything. It's this what you can do with your mind. So, this is the right now moment, the exact moment. You imagine something in the future. So you travel inside your mind to the future, imagining this future version of yourself. So you'll be like, oh, I want to make this amount of money and blah, blah, blah. But I told you, this is not real. This is not existing. This is just inside your mind. So how do you actually make this imagination reality? Okay, you imagine this version. The better you can imagine your future self, the better it is. The better is the manifestation. But the manifestation is worth nothing except you connect. You connect the right now to this future version. So you must make a chain. You must make a line. You must build a bridge from the right now moment to this future imagination. And do you know what this bridge, this chain, this connection is? It is the plan. It is the fucking plan. So you travel into the future, manifesting, imagining this future version of yourself. But this imagination is worth nothing until you build the bridge to it. Until you actually, listen, you actually make a fucking plan to it. You're only imagining this version of yourself and you have this much money, and how do you make this fucking money? You need to make a fucking plan to make it work, because this is not real, this is in the future. The future doesn't exist, it's just existing inside your mind, man. So you must imagine this version and make the fucking plan to it. So now you know there are two worlds. The real world where you can interact with your body with, and the world inside your mind. And your body is staying still, your body always being in the right now, but you can travel in the future or the past inside your mind. And that is the problem with people that have depression, because mind and body, I told you, they are utterly connected, yin and yang. The thing with people that have depression is their mind is not in the right now. Their mind is not in the present moment. Imagine you have a bad memory, like you were 6 years old, and I don't know, somebody punched you, and you were there at some point. The evidence here, you were there at some point, the person punched you, and your mind made that memory, and the memory got like stuck into your head. So your mind, imagine you got punched here, and your mind got absolutely stuck at that place where you were 6 years old. And you can't think of anything different because that punch was so crazy. You're traumatized. I got punched in my face. And now watch. Your mind is still at 6 years old. But the time is still moving. So your mind is right now here, 6 years old. But your body is still moving with the time. So your mind is still stuck at 6 years old. 4 years have passed. Now you're 10 years old. Your body is in the right now moment. But your mind is still in the past by that moment you were 6 years old and where you got punched. And this is the problem, because your mind and your body are not that connected anymore. Your mind is in the present where you were 6 years old, 4 years into the past, but your body's in the right now. And this is the problem with most people that have depression, because their mind is somewhere by something that is not even real. This is only in your mind. This is not real. And this is basically not even real, because it's only inside your mind. Those memories, everything that happened in your past, this is only inside your mind. This is basically not real, because the only thing that is actually real is the right now. So, to fight depression, to get like the depression away, you must be aware that this is just inside your mind. It's not even real, and this is even more not fucking real. So to handle depression, bring your mind wherever your mind is drifting up to. Bring your mind back to your body, to the right now. Let your mind and body connect to the fullest. Be present. Be fucking present. Whenever you have a negative thought or drifting up somewhere, just remember to get back to the present moment, to be one with your body. Let's get more back into what is your next step. What is your next step from the right now? So I told you, you are imagining a future version of yourself as good as possible, but this is worth nothing until you actually make a plan. So, to get to this future version and make the plan. The plan is basically you are consuming and producing the right things to get to this version. So you are imagining this version, and then you make the plan, and the plan is basically you must find out what you need to consume and need to produce to actually get to this imagination. To actually get there, you must consume and produce the right things. So, what are the right things? What is the next step? Because time is moving. I don't want to waste your time because time is always moving. And there will be a moment, you have no idea, there will be a moment where you die. You could die right fucking now in 1 minute and just fucking die. So this is extremely important. I should be as fast as possible. So, what is the next step? First up, who do you want to be, man? What do you want to own? What do you want to have? Whatever. Write the fuck down somewhere on your phone or on paper how your life should look like. Not only imagining it, it would be fucking awesome. It would be so good for yourself if you would write all that down. I look like this, I smell like this, I weigh like this, I have this much money, I make the money so and so, and I live like this, and I travel the world. You get it, you get my fucking point. So, the next step for you basically is, first up, who do you want to be? Then you need to consume and produce the right things along the way to become the version. It's fucking simple. I tell you what I would do from my current moment. Maybe that helps. Because from my current moment, every time I play, I wouldn't say I play a fucking lot video games, but I play a lot, you know? And the thing is, you know, video games, I told you, they are wasting your time because you actually produce nothing. And the more you produce, the better it is, because the producing actually gets you where you want to be, not the consuming. So if you would go on YouTube, how to make money, blah, blah, and you consume all this information, bam, 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 bam. The thing, that's the problem. You're getting into a kind of consuming trap, and you never start to produce. This is the problem. You may consume so much content. You go on YouTube to watch videos for fun. Are you fucking stupid? The videos you watch, the time you invest in that, you could make the videos your by your own, and the people watch your content. Do you get this? You waste your time actually consuming just stuff to get dopamine kicks and feel happy and be satisfied and Dude, what are you doing with your life? You're not learning something? Nothing. Dude, start producing. Start fucking producing. This is the thing. I could just play Bonelab and be like, I play Bonelab. But no, man. I record this and speak high quality information into the mic and bring it up to the wall of YouTube for you to watch it, to consume it through your eyes and your ears, to bring you more to the version you want to be in the game as lagging. So be aware. Always try to produce more as consume, because the producers will always win. So, and you know the system, you got born. Somebody built that system, actually. You got born. You got put in school. And after that, do some other school bullshit that gets you nowhere, just putting information inside your head that not actually can make you money. You are not even getting taught in school about money. And then you need to work for somebody your whole life until you get old. Maybe make some money after that. And then just die. And out there are fucking millionaires, billionaires. You can imagine. They make so much money. And they are not working just a normal job. Some of them didn't even finish school or whatever. And they in the beginning, maybe they worked for someone. But pretty fast, they figured out, what am I even doing here with my life? I can't work this job my entire life. What the fuck am I doing? There are people out there making millions, and what am I doing with my life? How? The question is, how do they make millions? They consumed and produced the right things. They found out, okay, I need to produce this, I need to consume this, and then I get this and that. Simple. If you are not being 100% confident and like, oh yeah, I want to become a fucking YouTuber and make money with YouTube and blah blah blah, just cut it. Cut it, stop it, just fuck it. If you are playing video games just for fun, buying video games all of the time, playing them, stop. What the fuck? Do you actually want to become rich, healthy, and strong as possible? Dude, stop playing video games. Stop the fuck. If you are not recording the video game, actually if you are not recording them and putting them somewhere, making actually something out of that, stop putting your money into video games. Stop playing them and get back into real life, because the video games, you see, you hear, this is the world inside your mind. You only use your body kind of to interact with it, but video games are only inside your mind. They are not real. So you must make it real, put it somehow more into reality by recording it. You know, recording it. People can watch it, you can even make money with it, but you must take it seriously, because the fucking competition is big. But it's not that hard to actually make viral videos, viral thumbnails, viral titles, good description, good commenting, being active and producing content all of the time. It's not really that hard. But you must actually become good at it, or pay people who make you good thumbnails or whatever. So you must actually be logical here. Either you make money with video games, try to make content with video games, or you actually stop playing them. Stop it. You can be a Bonelab modder and make money with mods. You could do Bonelab mods, modeling and stuff, get good at it, Unity, whatever, Blender, whatever fucking ever. And you can like sell your skills, you know? You can not only push those models for free or those mods on Mod.io or whatever. You could also make, I don't know, some promotion, say, yo, I do special mods, or do whatever mod you want. Just tell me how you want it, and then just give me some money for it or whatever, you know? Just make money out of your skills. So the thing you should really do, you basically need to do your whole life, I told you, consuming, producing, you should learn a skill. What can you even fucking do? What can you do? Do you have any skill you can sell? Do you have anything you can even show someone and tell them, I can give you those information for money, you know? Can you even show anything of yourself? What can you even do, man? Did you achieve anything, any skill? What can you do? Can you do a backflip? Can you do a backflip in Bonelab 100 times? You know? You get my point. What can you fucking even do, man? Can you do anything? So you must acquire a skill in your lifetime. A skill, and then you can make money only with one skill. I don't know. Maybe you're fucking good in making thumbnails for YouTube, and then you can be a professional thumbnail maker for someone. So first up, the way to make actual money outside of that system that, I got to school and I make a job now and I work, blah, 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 blah. You need to be able to like do something. What can you fucking do? Do you have any skills? So you understand that you must learn a skill, and then that skill you should be as good as possible. You basically should say to yourself, I want to be and will be the best person in the world that can perform this skill, produce this skill, and I will outperform every other person in this skill, and I will make the most money with it. So, learn a skill, learn something. This is like the first way. So this is part of the imagination, you know, this is part of the imagination, your future self. So what does the future version of yourself can even do? Is he good at thumbnail making? Is he a clothing designer and is making wonderful t-shirts or business suits? What can he do? So you must imagine this version as perfectly as possible to escape this fucking rat race. School, job, die. Oh my goodness. You must escape that and make those fucking millions, like all those millionaires and billionaires. Because you obviously, if you really would take it seriously, it's easy to understand, you know? What can this future version of yourself do? You must choose. You must actually choose, because if you're being like, I want to get good at video editing, and you make a plan to it, but halfway you just break the plan, or you the problem is not really the plan. The plan can always fall apart. You can make a new plan. But the thing that shouldn't really change as much is the goal. Because if you go the mountain up, if this would be a mountain and you go up the mountain and halfway you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. You wasted like 5 years of your fucking life. Dude, you only live once. You actually wasted your life. So take your time, turn every electronic off or whatever, go for a walk, take a notebook and a pencil, or go in your notes on your phone and figure out what you even want to do, can, have, own. You know, you understand me, you fucking get me. And then you'll be fucking serious about this. You'll be fucking serious about this. Because once you climb up the mountain, dude, stay on that mountain. If you climbed it up to the fucking top of the mountain, then you can think about, okay, after that, because I'm now a professional here, I already climbed the mountain, I don't need to climb it again, I achieved that goal. You need to make another kind of purpose, the next goal, because to achieve the goal is actually easy by understanding this, because it's so fucking simple. So after you climbed that mountain, you learned that skill, you were a fucking professional video editor, and there is the next goal, you know? So to get on that next mountain from a video editor to a clothing designer, maybe you learn some skills upon the way that may help you here, but to get to this mountain, you can't just walk from here to there. You actually are down here again, because you know nothing about clothing, and you need to climb the next mountain. And this is life. So purpose is like purpose, because without a purpose, you might lose yourself in the past, inside your mind. Past, future, whatever, the game's lagging again. So let's get to the actual action steps. What you do now. You will find out what you even want to become. You'll be absolutely sure, and you write it down. So you don't forget it, remember it, and think about it as long term. Because that short success, dude, that doesn't work. It's on long term. Think always in long term. Suffer now to be happy or whatever you want to be in future, you know? But God will always put obstacles in your way, but this is part of life, because it's not supposed to be easy, because if life would always be easy, it gets lame. You get it. You want video games to be hard, you want that missions, if you play GTA or whatever, you want those hard missions, you want to go, like, you want to learn the stuff, but when it comes to real life, you'll be like, oh, no, I don't want to get outside. Fuck off, man. Real life, motherfucker, real life. So the action steps are: find out what you want to be, write it down, and then build the bridge, the chain, make a plan. So you want to become a good video editor? Go on YouTube, go somewhere. This is part of it. Consuming, producing. I told you, you need to produce as much as possible, but producing and consuming is together. This is connected. Mind, body, negative, positive, dark, bright. It's all connected. Yin and yang. So you are consuming and producing all of the time, both two things all of the time, you know? Everything and everybody is only doing those two things its entire life. Every animal, every living being, everything is doing those two things, consuming and producing. So, write down the version you want to become, and then maybe go on YouTube, how to become a good video editor. Find out what are good cutting programs. Bam, bam. So you build yourself a way up. You consume, then you produce. You consume, then you produce. You consume, then you produce. You get the information. There are two ways how to get information. Either by actually producing, making mistakes, and get feedback, so you can get the information by yourself with feedback by producing, or you get the information by consuming the information through your eyes and ears. So maybe listening to some person who tells you, yo, you need this video editing program, and then you set the cut like here, and this looks good after then, and you know, and then you consume it, and then you do it. This is the lazy part. That there are three types of people, or there are three reasons why people aren't making any money or being successful, because either they are stupid, lazy, or arrogant. And in most of the time they are either lazy or arrogant, because many people, they aren't even really dumb, stupid, you know. People are smart, they can be smart. So most of the times it's laziness or arrogance. So you must believe in something. If someone tells you this is the right cut, if you set the cut right here, but you don't believe the person, no, this can't be a good cut, blah, blah. Don't be so arrogant, man. Just try it. So this is like a trap, the consumer trap. If you be like, oh, I consume this video, and I consume this video, and I consume this video, you know, I consume this video. You only consume. You don't get like to the goal up here. You only consume and consume, and you never fucking produce. So now you know what to do. Find out who you want to be. Get the information. You must get the information to get up here. And with the information, you build the plan and consume and produce the right things to get there. Easy. And that's like how you escape this race. Like the time, if you are going to school or work, you must use your... I know maybe you're feeling tired and stuff after work or after school. I know how it is, man. But we need to use our free time. We need to use the time to actually get there. So use your free time to get this information and build a plan to the version you imagine inside your mind. That's it. That's how you escape. That's it. And if you don't understand this, man, you may be one of those three things. Then you might actually be fucking stupid. So if you're interested in watching more of this kind of content and consuming high quality information, let me know down in the comments. And until then, good luck with your plan and your consumption production, and God bless you.